Alright, another video. Yet again, I don't know what video it is, but we're doing it anyways. Yeah, it looks weird. Just came out of the sauna and all this stuff, gym, everything. Did a little work session over here, and I mean, I don't really get anything like with soy or anything, right, from Starbucks, but I gotta say the peach, whatever it's called, it's good. So I would recommend it, but I'm not a fucking food critic, so whatever. Either way, pretty good morning, and just gotta balance your own pendulum. You gotta control your own pendulum, and I got up this morning, very unconfident in all these things, and I realized this, and I'll listen to this music, and I realize, and I'll just look around like this whole everything, right? Then you'll realize how pointless any of these thoughts are, per se, because in reality, I mean, you can do anything, and I mean, nothing will happen. You can only benefit, really. I mean, there's not really any repercussions if you're not like a kid, right? If you're a man and you do things like a man, there's not as many repercussions, and you can actually benefit a lot more from it, obviously, right? But either way, pretty good morning, as I said. Really just kicked it up a bit, and I don't know, just decided to get this. I don't usually get this, but switch it up a bit, Every morning doesn't have to be the same. It's just the fruits of life. It's something simple, and it really just changes it. Either way, getting into this, I am actually going on a trip to Mexico in about 2 weeks, a week and a half, possibly. And yeah, I think I'll record some videos over there. But in case I don't, which most likely I will, but in case I don't, I'll just record like one more after this one. And yeah, to kind of update, I ordered some more products, and what a pain in the ass, honestly, but you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Either way, as I said, I ordered some products, and they're on the way right now. Hopefully they arrive. I checked the time and everything. They're probably gonna arrive before I leave, which that's the plan, right? I want to record creators over there because it's nicer. It is nicer, and you guys will see in the videos, it is nicer. But yeah, I mean, I'm trying to knock some things out before I do leave. There is a lot of things I have to do, and it's just by getting busy. It's interesting. Going to Mexico, normally I would be excited. I guess the circumstances I'm going in, for those who know, it's not favorable, or it's not whatever, but gotta make the most out of it. So what else can you do? Either way, pretty good day. I mean, fuck it. I mean, at this point, you guys know which I might go to, but I don't care. As I said, more products from me, and I already came up with how the websites will look like and everything. Just knock everything down there. Just get everything out of the way. And I'm gonna come up with like different creative ideas for all of these. So like 12 for each. Just so I can get it all out there. There is a product that I'm still currently running that is doing pretty good. It's getting like, okay, I'm not gonna say what the fuck it's getting, but it's not doing bad. I haven't made a website for it yet. I wonder if I do make a website for it, if it will do well, if I'll get any sales, or if it will just be there. But I mean, that's the name of the game. If it doesn't get any sales, then at least one step closer to getting it. And if it does, then I'm one step closer to getting more. So, I mean, that's the plan. I mean, so far, I've run through about like, I don't know, like 10 products or more. More or less, somewhere around there, 10 products, which isn't that bad. I mean, at the beginning I was not doing so well on all those things, but I kicked it up a bit, and you know, just got to the grind. I don't know, but I am way closer to actually making my first sale. Jenny, I'm right there. I'm right there. Just, God, just give it to me. Like, I mean, I know I fucking deserve it at this point. I know. But, I mean, if I haven't gotten it, it's for a reason. So, gotta figure out what that reason is and fix it. It's that simple. But yeah, pretty simple, pretty good so far. Not too bad. I'm sure I've actually repeated myself a few times or whatever on this video, but gotta love these mornings. More so simple, as I said, and you know, just get a good breath, deep breath, which is like this fresh air, and just do what you gotta do. Right now, I'm going to head back home, and I'm going to get things done because I've been delaying something for about like a week now. And it's not like it's super urgent per se, but I need to get it done. So that's what I'm gonna do when I go home. And damn, I look sleepy, but I don't know, I'm not really that sleepy. Let's say like actually last night I got a decent amount of sleep. I got like 6 hours. And then yesterday I got like 5 hours, 6 hours as well. But the 4 days before that, like within those 4 days, I only got like 10 hours of sleep. Like it was, and it's not super bad per se. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? But it was like, that's 2.5 hours per night. And when I woke up, I was working. I mean, unless I had to, you know, do things like go to the store or do whatever. But besides that, I was working, fucking working. Oh man, you gotta do what you gotta do, babe. It's the name of the game. But gotta say, it wasn't that bad. You know, throughout that time that I was actually working, like fucking, I was practically working all those days, and like literally the hours I was awake, I was literally working. Like and the weirdest thing is, I don't think I really ever really thought of, like, I'm tired of working, I just want to stop, you know? Like, I didn't think of that. I was just working. And this might stem from something that Imam Ghazi said, actually. He said if you cut out all the distractions, then there's nothing left but to focus, right? And you might actually enjoy the work then. And I realized, yeah, he's definitely right. And I started cutting out distractions, and I feel like these things are also a given, but I don't know. Either way, I did cut out distractions for the most part, and I try staying consistent. Some days it does get to me, and sometimes I do, but it's all about progression, right? It's one step at a time, and yeah, very important. So many lessons I try learning off of everyone, right? I try taking the best I can from everyone and see how that could apply to me, right? Like, let's say when I first met my friend group, in my head, I was thinking, like I started self-improvement like 4 months before I met them, or 3 months before I met them, and I was really, really, really deep in there. Like, fucking, you guys don't understand how deep I was in the self-improvement thing. Like, I was probably way more deeper than any of y'all. Like, I can almost guarantee. So, but then I met them, and I saw like the good traits of every single one of them, and I thought, I am not at all where I want to be. Like, I'm doing bad. Like, I thought to myself, I'm doing fucking horrible. Like, what the fuck am I doing? And obviously that kind of mentality isn't the best, but at the same time it did push me. It did. Because I saw them and I saw my friends, and I was like, okay, this person is this way. For example, you could say, okay, this person is charismatic, this person is very giving, this person is very disciplined, whatever. And I'll compare it to myself, and I'll be like, am I super duper disciplined? Not enough, right? Am I charismatic? Not enough. I mean, all these things is just not enough. Okay, work on one at a time, and surely enough you will get there. I'm telling you, I've gotten a lot more confident since then, and it's so crazy. Oh my goodness! By the way, I'm cold. It's not even cold out. Again, it's just a drink. Usually I drink cold things. They get cold. It's annoying. But it's not too bad per se. When you're actually willing to work towards those things, it's not bad. But it does kind of diminish your self-respect all the way up until you actually progress on these things and start seeing the improvement. And that's just how it is, right? There's not really much you can do about it but work. That's just how life is. Like, come on. But either way, I know I have a friend that actually watches these videos, so I mean, I've talked to you about this, and I guess specifically to you. Yeah, this is kind of like what was going on in my mind, right? But I mean, damn, I even kept a notepad on my phone, like notes, like saying this is how I am, and it was like a few negative things, and then like the positive things. I said I could be better at this, and then I wrote down my friends' names, and I said this is how they are, and it was like all positive things, and I said I need to get like the most. I specified on the most positive thing that they have, and I said I need to acquire that kind of trait, per se, so I can be the best person I could possibly be myself. Oh my goodness, by the way. Yeah, I am. Oh my goodness. But yeah. I tend to overthink things a lot, and I realize it's also like that with a lot of people. So again, I mean, if this will help you in some sort of way, hopefully it will. Then hopefully it does. I mean, there's nothing else I can really say. That's the point of these videos. I log, and the point of my logging and posting them, once I can see progress, but too, so you guys can see this and you guys can be like, okay, I have this problem too, and you could follow kind of my route that I took and be like, okay, yeah, I realize he does this and that and this, and that's how he improved on this. And I mean, that's the best thing. That's the best thing about watching people like Iman Ghazi. Also, like, you can look back at his things and be like, okay, this is where he went wrong, and this is how he corrected his wrong. This is how he learned from his mistake. And it's just how it is. Either way, that's it for this video. Again, I'll make another one before I leave. There's already almost 20 minutes, but I guess this is how normal video should be. Either way, I'm going to make another video, and yeah, you guys have a blessed day, and yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.